All right, guys, this is a dual battery install. Fuse box isolated so that it is a turned on only by when the accessories comes on. That sets up the fuse box. There's my bus bars. It's my positive, negative. There's the battery, secondary. This is primary. This is the isolator. Real simple. Main battery to here. This goes to ground, which I just ran over to there. And then this goes to the secondary battery. I didn't want the secondary battery pulling anything off the main, so I ran this to a bus bar, from the bus bar to the isolator, from the isolator over to the fuse box. The ground is coming from the other bus bar, which on the bottom you can see I've got that going to the ground on that battery. Honda pre-wires with these little switches here, and you can use them, which I plan on using at a later date. I'm just tucking them back in there out of the way. This wire here going across is also pre-wired. This is hooks up right there, and you'll find it wrapped up in blue tape. And this is a accessory on switch. Now I'm getting ready to tie this up a little bit with zip ties and everything so that it doesn't dangle down in the way there. I put this little snorkel on here. You can see the filter in there because I didn't like that big black box. I got a pile of stuff over there. Sorry, there's my lid. Anyway, I digress. Really simple. It's not hard to do. The big thing that I'm doing now is I'm putting in rear lights that have, there's my new tires, rear lights that have backup lights. Now, if you're looking to find how to do that, right under there is, if I can get my hand in there, which I can't, I can get it down here. You see where my fingers are? If I can get right there is a automatic, already pre-wired with a little butt-in connector in it. That is for your backup alarm, which also works for lights if you want to put them on your bars. I can't put the lights on the bars because I got a seal around this window that keeps the dust and stuff out of the back. But it's real simple. It's not hard to do. It's actually really simple because your wiring is already there, coming down from your brake lights, going over, going down through there, and coming right into that harness. You take those lights out of the rear, and let me go over here. Crap. I got so much junk in my garage. It's unbelievable. Let me get these little lights so you'll see what I'm talking about. These are just plug and play. And the good part about them being plug and play is you have LEDs on the side. You plug these in. That goes into the factory harness for the brake lights. This plugs in to the secondary part of that harness and then goes to that little secondary switch that I showed you on the back of the ride back there. And what it will do, when you put it in reverse, it completes the circuit and you get backup lights. So simple, so easy. Honda doesn't do that. I guess that's what keeps the aftermarket business going. We shall see. This is Frosty. I'm sorry, this is just an impromptu, and my shop is a cluster, but it's a work in progress. Thanks for watching, guys. Think about giving a like and subscribe. I'm out.